Hello, Days of Our Lives fans. This is for Tuesday, February the 4th. I realized that yesterday was Monday, and I apologize for thinking it was Friday all day long. For some reason, I did, and that's how I listed the show, but the show, I've already changed it, and that's the end of that story. I don't know, what I was thinking. I just had it stuck in my head. Well, Joy and Alex wake up, and of course, they've been getting close and getting jiggy. And Joy says to him, "Hey, Valentine's Day's coming up. Let's go away together. Just you and me." And he's like, she's like, we can go to New York. You can meet my family. We can take in some shows. Excuse me. And he says, meeting the family? I don't feel like we're quite there yet. I don't think I would like to do that. She said, "Fine, we don't have to do that. We can go anywhere. Where would you like to go? And he's like very hesitant, because he really is just not feeling that kind of relationship with Joy, and he thought she was on the same page, but she's getting those lovey-dovey feelings. And of course, then we see this where the killer, or no, they haven't killed anybody yet, but somebody's after Joy. Well, somebody's after the whole crew. And I think I know who it is. And so here they are, they're running lines. And she reads where she gets killed, giving birth on the side of the road. Oh, okay. So, and then they read on, and Alex gets killed too. And they're like, "Oh, man. Man, they're all like bummed out and everything." Oh my God, it's just hilarious. It really is hilarious. Um, so they end up, he's like he wants to go home. They'll see each other later, after they ran their lines. They're both kind of don't know what's happening. They think it's because it's an April 1st script or something. I don't know. And then we'll see a picture of Alex getting X'd off a picture too. Now, who is the killer? It's that crazy woman, the nurse that took Abe captive. I'm sure it is her. And, she loved watching that Body and Soul. She made him watch it, remember? She, had that couch from 1970s, a party I went to on Billtown Road. They had that same couch. So here's the pastor and Kayla, who wore the most beautiful dress, and she still has it on today. I love this dress. And she's wanting to know if she got her new script too. Everybody's getting their scripts. And, Patch is going to help her. There, she goes unconscious in his arms. What do all these people have in common? So here we see that Kayla has got the big X on her. That crazy lady. What is her name? Anyway, Marlena's visiting the Bonbon, and she's reading her script to her, and she sees where she's going to get killed. So what is killing all these people? I'll tell you what I think it is. I think there's some poisonous substance on the script itself, and that's being absorbed through their hands. That's why they're not passing out right away. It's coming on them a little later. So Hattie gets all bent out of shape because she's like, "The ink on my contract isn't even dry. That Leo, I'm going to go see him." So she heads over to the Leos. And I just love Leo. He's one of my favorite characters. He's over there chilling like the villain that he is. And beating on the door. In comes Hattie. And she's talking to him about killing her. And he said, "I didn't kill you." And he looks at the script and he's like, "I didn't write this script." And she's like, "Well, I got it. Just like normal when we get our scripts." He said, "I haven't sent out any scripts." And he said, "I certainly didn't write this. Look at the bad punctuation. Look at that." So Stephanie's over telling Abe and Kate, "Look, I'm going to quit Body and Soul. And I'm doing it because of Alex." She's doing it for her man. And he's not even her man yet. He's as you speak girl over in another girl's bed. But anyway, I love Stephanie. Even though she gets around. Not as bad as Nicole did, but she gets around town. So they're like aggravated at it. Kate throws in some remark like, "You sure just not gonna dump him like you did my son Philip?" Mama Bear. So she texts Alex and makes it urgent, meet me or whatever. And he comes over and she tells him, "I quit my job." Because they can't see each other and be together because he would be like a subordinate or whatever. It's it's working rules and shit. So, oh, excuse me, scratch that. Wow. So anyway, she's like, "Yeah, I'm done with Philip. I'm clear." And she said, "I realize you're still with Joy, but what's going on there?" And he said, "Well, we're together, and I thought it was just a casual thing, and you thought you were just bed buddies." And he said, "And then today she asked me about going away for Valentine's Day." And she's like, "Alex, if you want to do that, go ahead and go with her." And he's like, "No, Stephanie, I don't want to do that. I want to be with you." It's a sweet, sweet little sweetness getting her some love. The Alexer loves her. So here is Chenille in the prettiest dress. Who does her wardrobe? I have only a couple of times seen her in just disgusting things. She wears the cutest outfits, and this dress is gorgeous. And it looks gorgeous on her. Oh, gosh. I'd love to have that dress and, be 20 plus years younger. Anyway, they are deciding to fix their marriage and get back together. And Johnny's like, you need to move back in. So she's going to move back in, and there you can see that dress better. So they sit down, and he's reading over the script, and he's like, "Gosh, I can't believe it. Leo killed Drake Ramore," which, as you know, or maybe you don't, was the character that Joey Tribbiani played on Friends when he was an actor. And it happened to be in Days for Lives. Okay, so anyway, see there, he's got the script. And later he gets sick. So what happens? They all start to drop like flies. Now it's been a couple hours probably since they got those scripts. Joy's down first. And I tell you, I had to laugh at them. They all fell so pretty and so comfy and hit the bed just the right way. I was trying to get into it like, oh man, this is serious, man. And they're all just like, oh, somebody help me fall pretty. And they all do fall pretty, except Alex. He's like falling back. You would have thought if they didn't mess these scenes up like they did, you would have thought that Alex here was having some type of a stroke. That's what he gave off, and he might have had a stroke. We don't know what kind of stuff was laced in these scripts, but something was. I know my damn dog's barking, but I got to try to roll through this. And then here's Sweetness. She collapses in Mr. Sweetness's arms. So everybody's going down. Nobody's got to the hospital yet. We don't know what's going on. And next thing we know, well, there's Johnny. I thought he was done down. He's down. So they're going down one by one, unconscious, feeling sick and nauseous, and they all landed so pretty. And so Abe is looking at his phone, and he's talking, and he's thinking. He's like, oh my God, I think I know who's doing it. What's that chick's name? And that's what he is sitting there thinking. He's like, he thinks he knows who it is that's poisoning everybody. Well, if that's what they're doing, poison them. What was that white stuff that some of the post office got and stuff back a few years ago? Oh, I don't know what it was, but it's poisonous substances. I think one of the Trump kids got it at their house, too. I don't know. It's something very deadly, and let's just hope it's not that. Of course, we're not going to have a bunch of characters killed off. Don't panic yet. So then we see this. This is the Abesters picture. So somebody's looking at Abe. Is he next on her list? I seen one scene where it was somebody with their gloves, and it definitely looked like women's gloves. So I bet it is that chick. What is her name? Crazy cat lady. Oh man, it lived in that 70s apartment. And here she is. She was a big fan of that show. And here's the board. The slaughter board. No, I don't know that. Nobody's getting anything like that. They've been given something to make them sick, pass out, maybe have serious complications depending on their current health conditions. And oh my gosh, it's really getting good, and it was really good today. Sorry again about yesterday and my silly dog. She's doing that on purpose.